We are live. Hello,
We are
everyone.
live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Like I put in the thing, if you want to be in the drawing, just type in drawing, hit enter, and we'll be going through. We picked out 3 numbers in advance to do the drawing for today. We hit 200 subscribers, and I want to thank everybody for the great support. Our next goal will be 500. Get that community page open, and then I'll be giving away a couple of my favorite Oracle decks next round.
Oh, nice.
So I got a new set of cards I was going to show you guys. They're called Life Purpose cards. They're interesting. I haven't used them yet. So I would try them out today. If the right questions pop up. So how is everybody doing today? I don't know why my YouTube is not. I probably just need to refresh. Wait for my YouTube to refresh. I can't even see the chat on the stream here yet. I feel unorganized today. Why?
Just breathe, Kathy.
Yeah. That's because Dean woke me up this morning. He didn't even let me get my first cup of coffee in before.
No. I sent you a text letting you know that I was going live if you wanted. And you want to join? Yeah, okay.
I'm like,
Where was
I
my
haven't
invite,
had my morning
Dean?
coffee yet. What are you talking
I
about?
knew you were working.
Not this morning, but I was tired. I think I was sleeping when you went live. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'd help if I clicked on. Oh, okay, now I can see the chat finally. I'm gonna slide up to the top here and say hello to Miss Candy and Aspie and Greeter and Snowwolf and.
Geez, Dean, you're the cockadoodle wake up. What?
Websy.
No, that's not how that works.
Angel 444. Hi, Wayne. Where's Suzanne? Say hello to Suzanne. I know she's in the room with you. And Martha. Catamount.
Well, I'll just give you a warning, Dean. Nobody wants to message me in the morning before I've had a cup of coffee because the loving vibrations aren't there. Don't even talk to me or look at me until I've had at least a cup or two.
Not even the chest hair would be okay. Not even the chest hair, right?
No.
I can't think, Jay Worker. I did get your message, and I will get back to you. And we're together. We're talking about doing a collab. Kathleen, Jay Lightworker, and I are going to work on getting a collab going.
Yeah, I put on high resolution at Aspie. But you know what? It just made my walls look really, really like white, and they're not that white.
His house is clean now. So, like I said, just type in drawing if you want to be entered in the drawing. Or I just pull from the list too. You do that just as easily. And I'm looking for questions now.
Debsy wants you to repeat about the drawing, please.
If you'll just type in the word drawing, we picked 3 numbers before the show, and if we don't have that many in there, we'll just count from the top to the bottom. The word drawing, just type it in once, just submit one time. And I'm giving 3 decks away for hitting 200. I'm giving the Light Seer deck, the Pre-Raphael, and then the Aquarium deck. I don't know what I did with my box. It's still filled in the package, but because I didn't open it. But that's this deck. It's a beautiful deck. My go-to deck. It's my favorite deck. It's the one I read out of most of.
What deck is that?
The Aquarium, Acrum. How do you say it?
The Arcanum?
Arcanum.
The Arcanum. I love
I
it.
use that and the Light Spheres. Those are
And the
my
Light
two go-tos.
Spheres and the Blue Raphael. Those are the 3 decks. I will send the books. I printed the books out already. I will send the books with them and mail those out to you. So if your number draws up, well, just send me an email. I got the email on my ticker.
You got a lot of people asking to be in the drawing.
Thank you, Debsy.
I may do that.
Nosegasm.
Debsy cracks me up.
I love Debsy. She's got a great sense of humor. So, anyways, if you have a question, go ahead and put it in all caps if you can.
So are you going through the chat and writing down who all wants to be in the drawing? Are we doing that first?
They can just put it in there, and towards the end of the show, I'll just grab my phone and I'll start counting down on the numbers that we picked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll make an announcement.
Kathleen, this is what the deck looks like. That's what the Leo card looks like.
Yeah.
And there's the lovers.
Here.
Yes. It's a beautiful deck. And the artwork is consistent already.
And the same artist did the Thelma deck too.
Yeah, I have a big tray here on my desk that I keep all my cards opened, and it's really a nice little, it's a tray for spices. And it just holds my deck so nicely.
Hey, it works, right?
It works. And that way I can keep 20 decks on my desk without knocking them onto the floor all the time.
Like me?
Split holds 3 decks. So
you can all see my mess of cards everywhere.
Yeah, that's the way my desk. Well, I have those too.
I have stacks upon stacks upon stacks.
And then I've got stacks behind the curtain. I've got
I have a bookshelf.
Martha has a question.
Yeah, this is a bookshelf. This is a whole stack of bookshelves behind me. Not for long, because I'm in the process of turning my office around. So this is going to have the window behind it. So it should really light up good.
Ooh, that's a medical question, Martha.
And remember, I do not see well. So if I missed your question, I didn't do it on purpose. I love all the conversations here.
Maybe if you revise your question, Martha, that would be easier.
Yeah.
If you're asking for a general reading, tell us, do you want a general reading about spirit, or if you want to... Am I missing questions?
There's a bunch.
There was one from Martha. There was one from Vivian. There's one from Shannon.
Give me the last 2 numbers of the timestamp if you can see them.
Well, Martha was 46, but it's a medical question about her brother.
That one we may or may not read.
And then Vivian's was at 46 too.
Okay, I'm almost down there. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, almost there.
Martha said to ignore the medical one. She resubmitted a different one.
Okay. Just a general reading for Martha. Okay.
It just gets tricky with the medical questions, not medical advisors, and
Chris Martin has one too.
I need to learn how to make you guys have power here.
Would it be helpful if I write down their message and then you just click on it?
Brother has COVID. He's in quarantine.
So she threw that one out. Just asked for a general reading.
He's gonna do good through surgery. I'm feeling good results. He's gonna be sick for a while. It's gonna be a tough call, but yeah, he's gonna be okay.
I don't think she was asking about surgery, Kathy. I think she was asking if he was going to be admitted to the hospital or not because he has health. He had the heart procedure done already.
It was already had that. Yeah. Well, I guess I misread it. Obviously, I must have been right about the heart procedure being okay then. Admitted to the hospital. I can't. That's going to be a doctor's call. I can't tell one way or the other. It'll depend on if he's having complications and risk of exposure, number of things.
She's already, Kathy. She's already pulled that question out.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm still hearing. My guys are talking in my ear. Will I meet Rick and Lauren in person again?
My question is, who's Rick and Lauren?
Yeah. Are those friends? Kathleen J. Liveworker. I really can't see a fourth grade teacher with green hair. Oh, I could.
They want you to dye your hair, I think, green or blue, I think they were saying.
No.
Or you just swim in a pool and not wash the chlorine out of your hair. It'll turn a nice tinge of green all the time. I live in California. All my stepsisters were towhead blondes with a hue of green. Redhead's hair doesn't turn green. Well, I meet Rick. I was looking for Vivian's response. Except for mine.
Vivian, I'm not sure who they are to you, but I'm feeling yes. I'm going to ask my pendulum real quick. But my guides were telling me yes, that you will meet them again, Rick and Lauren.
Yeah. I don't know who they are to you. It's weird.
Was there some like confusion about taking advantage of one another or giving each other anxieties about something? Because I'm getting quite a bit of swords here, and I'm wondering if it has something to do with just lost my train of thought.
Vivian, how do you know Rick and Lauren though? Are they friends or
business acquaintance or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said that she met them once and would love to meet them again.
It was just a couple you met?
My pendulum and my guides told me yes, that you will meet them again. She said that they're married and they're musicians.
Oh.
Well, I can throw a couple cards and see if I get a yes or no to that question.
Well, I get the victory, which I take as a yes, with the Ace of Swords, which is also a yes. You'll be guided back into their direction. So, yeah, you will be seeing them again.
Hi, Suzanne.
You will be brought to them when it's time for you to meet again.
Yeah, it feels like a nice connection to me too, Vivian. I feel that you will, as I was told yes.
Yeah, I get to underneath that. It's the reading is a 2 of Wands. So yeah, I think you're destined to meet again sometime in this world.
I would say yes too. With most of the cards I have here, I would say
Put all
yes.
positive cards on it. So
Yeah.
I got all yes cards.
yeah, I got all yes cards.
I got a good surprise. The Page of Cups. And I got the Lovers. That could be if they're I think they're probably in a relationship. And the Strength card, but they're all yes cards.
Sounds like it's going to be a good friendship.
Mm-hmm.
The next question we have is from Shannon Lee, and I almost said Sharon Lee. From Shannon Lee. Sharon is still recovering from her vaccines, her flu shot.
Yeah, I just got my booster today.
She had her flu shot and her pneumonia shot together, and she got a little bit of flu shot and flu. Many of us get that from that. I'm hearing a postcard from Spirit for Shannon Lee.
And I'm being called to the secret language of light deck that you got me, Kathy.
Oh, yes.
I've used these too much. I love the pictures on them. They're beautiful deck.
Gorgeous deck. I'm also going to throw a few cards for her. Well, whatever concerns you have going on right now, you're moving to higher ground. You're going to have some options coming your way. The Spirit wants you to know that you have a decision to make. So opportunities coming your way. And it's going to bring whatever you decide to do. You need to follow your instinct, follow your heart, and it'll lead you in the right direction. This is going to bring happiness to your family. I get the Queen of Swords, truth, honor, stability, and the work you put into it will be financially beneficial. So I'm seeing opportunities and decisions on what direction you want to go in the future. And your guides say be open to it. And it will be a prosperous, you follow your heart, you follow your instinct, and you have them. The decision you make will be the right one, and it'll be best for your family and financially. So that's great. I need cards like this coming up for me. And
all right. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I forgot that you were pulling a different deck.
Yeah, I was going to give her a postcard from Spirit as well. This one says, with love. So I haven't read this one before either. Like, I have not gone through all these cards yet, so they're always a surprise. It says, dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they will be minding. Let your unruly, chaotic ones settle down so that they serve you and get released from, or get released instead of wreaking havoc. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time reading today. These thoughts arise when they connect to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that you are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones you want to keep thinking. They have less frantic qualities. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get in the way from you. How do you keep the inner eye on your thoughts? Excuse me. Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Leave them. Love yourself. And then choose the thought you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. So follow your positive truth.
My message is pretty similar to that.
Love it.
Shannon, for you, Spirit's telling me to tell you to find your inner voice. And your message is tune into your inner compass. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anything we feel like we have gone, anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul, and everything becomes a signpost to return us to the center where we can tune into our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you towards your destination. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They will just adjust, find an alternative route, and give you new directions. You can't get it wrong. Listen to reoccurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. So kind of similar to your postcard, Kathy. And I just love the imagery on these cards. They're beautiful.
I love those cards. Okay, and our next question. I hope that helps you out.
Dean, did you draw cards?
Oh, I forgot about Dean.
It was from Shannon. She wanted a message from Spirit. Oh, Dean, you're muted.
I'm sorry, I've been sneezing, so I didn't want anybody to be hearing that. So, the center of my my spread is about having an open form of communication, and I'm not sure if she's looking for a new job or a new relationship, but it looks like it's moving in that direction because I have movement here. I have the Three of Swords and Three of Wands, and I have the Chariot for her. So this is telling me that there's movement towards something, whether it's a new opportunity or a new relationship. I also have the Moon and Judgment. So if this is a new job or a new relationship, you're going to have to make decisions about what you want. And you have to go within yourself to figure out what you're not seeing about this situation, or what you need to shed some light on. And on the bottom of my deck, I had the Two of Cups. So it's either a meeting or people, or a new love interest, or potentially a new job.
Well, blessings to you, Shannon. Wayne. Well, welcome, Marianne. We're glad to have you.
I was counting through my subscribers for the winners really quick. It was easier just to use the entirety of the list.
What, subscribers?
For everybody that subscribed to join in on this. And the 3 winners I have is Vivian, Greeter TK, Teresa, and Deb Z. So send me an email with your mailing address.
I think Greeter left, but we'll find her.
I will figure out how to pin that.
Well, congrats.
At the end and go from there. Our next question is from Aspie. Will Dean ever dye his hair green or blue?
That's a no. No.
I don't know. Your daughter might put something in your shampoo one day, Dean. But I do have a tip for you, Dean. If you want to keep the white bright, the blonde bright, and not get brassy, get some of that purple shampoo that's made for people with white and gray hair and blonde hair. It will take the brassiness out of your hair and make it nice and bright and shiny. So anybody with gray hair like me, I use it about once a week just to brighten the white up. I have a lot of red in my hair still. It's mixed. It's mostly white. I love this question. Only Deb Z could ask this question. Do I need to get glasses or eyeballs? I'd say the glasses is probably going to be more sufficient than eyeballs. Unless you're looking at cataract surgery like I did. Then you just need new lenses.
Thanks, Dean.
Are you serious, Deb Z? Because if you're looking at possible cataract surgery, and I have no idea how old you are. I know you're very, very young.
She's talking about you, Kathy. She says, do you need to get new glasses or eyeballs?
Oh, both. I'm blind. I'm blind in one eye and can't see out of the other. No, I had cataract surgery when I was 42. I'll tell you how bad my eyes are. I had progressive cataracts. In like 2 months' time, I went from being able to see.
Yeah.
My doctor noticed I had a little bit of cataract. Nothing to worry about, years down the road. 2 months later, I was blind. They were that progressive. And I went into the eye doctors going, I don't know what, I just changed my glasses. I can't see. I can't read my computers, 2 computers, all blurry. He looked at my eyes and immediately to a surgeon. And I had cataract surgery the next week. I was off a week. I went blind.
Well, I'm sure with the MS too, it probably affects your sight.
Well, the MS and I'm a type 1 diabetic, which is what caused the progression.
Yeah.
And I've had diabetes for over 40 years, so yeah, it's a wonder I'm still holding together.
You said the winners of the drawings were Vivian, Deb Z, and Greeter?
Vivian, Deb Z, and Greeter.
That's what I thought.
And let's see, I'll make sure I didn't lose my Aspie. I knew Aspie had a question. A message from my mother, a family on the other side, regarding my plans for using my spiritual talent to help others. Well, Aspie, my guides keep on telling me you still need to contact me because we're supposed to talk. And it's always...
Does Aspie have a channel?
Aspie, do you have a channel yet? I think she's thinking about starting one.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
All I know is about a week or two ago, I was told to get a hold of you, Aspie, and that's usually a message from my guides that you have abilities, and they're wanting me to talk to you about it. Why, I don't know until we talk. The rest of the message comes through. We'll read on it. We'll talk. I'll help you work on some of your blocks, protections, which you do need if you're going to be open if you decide to open a channel up, you definitely need to have your protections up. If you ever get hit by a spiritual attack outside of your room, you'll know it. And if you don't have those protections up, you become very vulnerable. You never know who's in the room. Everybody seems to be in good intentions, but every once in a while, some troll will come through. If you have those protections up, I use a mirror technique that literally, if you try to read me without my permission, you will only see your own reflection. So,
Aspie, do you post like spiritual or metaphysical videos at all, or is it just fun stuff? She says, I appear to have a channel. Put up a kitten video today. LOL. Because I'm feeling my guides are saying to go in that avenue if you haven't already. I see that helping you out tremendously.
And I'm hearing if you do a channel using your abilities, you're going to be successful.
Yeah, I feel the same.
You're going to have a good following. And if you want to just come on and practice with us at any time, hey, you're welcome. Come on in. Find me a messenger. I'll send you a link and you can join us anytime.
I'm getting it's going to be successful too.
Yeah.
A lot of
that she hasn't yet. She's still preparing for it, prepping her for equipment.
And you need to join us because there's a bunch of us readers that get together and chit chat and talk and practice and just shoot the breeze and work out on our scheduling and things like that. Work with each other, collaborating, and yeah, as you well know, because I know you watch everybody. The collaborations are great because you get a lot of experience, and working with other people's energy is so wonderful. And it really strengthens your abilities a lot. So, yeah, I'm seeing that you're going to do really well on a channel, though.
I think so, too.
And it's not a competition. It's a support group. We always tell each other that. We're not competing. Kevin's beating us, by the way, but...
It's not a competition.
It's not a competition. I told Kevin when he started his channel, oh, you're going to be over 1,000 before December. You're there now, right?
No, not yet. Almost.
Not yet. Oh,
I'm under 950.
But he'll be there by January. Before January, he's going to hit that 1,000. So.
I have some collabs in mind that I haven't set them up yet, but I think once I do that, I will definitely get up over the 1,000. Yeah,
and those of you in the room, if you missed a collab that I did with Barefoot Footprint, Chrissy at Footprint Tarot, we did one with Bright Opal, Sheila, and Chrissy, and I did one on the Ark of the Covenant and the Holy Grail, and it was really a fun. We had a lot of fun, and we were actually rather surprised at what we were getting on it. So, if you haven't seen that, go over and watch that. It's really good, and I just love working with Chrissy. I was dying to work with her, and I'll be collabing with Kathleen as soon as we get in touch with each other. We'll set something up coming up probably this week if she's available. And Kathleen, I saw your husband, Santa Claus. Absolutely loved it. He makes
if somebody hasn't already, put Aspie's channel link in the comments so some people can subscribe.
Oh yes, definitely. But Aspie, you get a hold of me too. The ticker has my email.
So that's where I see they're telling me that you're going to really grow and and get out there is through your YouTube channel. I see you working really hard and getting that off the ground and it being successful. So.
And I know Sharon would love to work with you too. I can tell you that right off the bat. I'm not even sure Sharon's in the room. She wasn't feeling good at all this morning.
Yeah.
Oh man. Are these good cards for a channel? 9 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. King of Cups. I'm not even have to read these cards. The Empress. There you go, Aspie. And the World.
That's funny. I had the Empress and I had the Emperor.
That is not a successful channel if I've ever seen one.
Right.
So go for it. You got this, Aspie.
I had the Empress, the Emperor, and the 6 of Wands in my spread. So
yeah.
I didn't throw any cards, but I was just doing my getting whatever messages my guides were telling me, because I instantly felt YouTube channel.
Yeah, my guides are saying yes. My guides have been calling out to you for a couple of weeks now, Aspie. So I figured out, it took me a while to figure that out. Every time I was calling somebody out, I never knew why. And it always ended up being very spiritual, about their abilities, and it's very odd. Very fun, though. I've been working with a lot of people that way. So, and we have some very talented, I mean, I know people in our chat that I know are psychic.
Oh yeah, everybody's psychic. I mean,
there are really truly talented psychics that aren't doing anything with it other than using it for family. Use your abilities the best you know. You don't have to start a YouTube channel just because everybody else does. But be aware that you have those abilities and be very open to them, and always follow your heart. Follow where your heart leads you. Hi, Mims and Anita. I've missed a few people, and Amy. And is that Malco? That's a new one. Welcome to the channel. Also subscribe to Kevin Vibrational Love and The Hermit's Corner. That's Dean's channel. And I'm just slowly going down this list and seeing what questions. Shannon said, thank you so much. You're welcome. We love reading for everybody. Yes, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, Martha. Wayne, no questions for me today? Yes, Wayne, you will buy more books. I'm sorry. It's a joke. Here's a question. What do you see coming in love for me? This is for Mary Ann. She has a love question. Here is Dean. I like the way she worded it.
I definitely see something coming in, but I'm not sure when.
Well, when's never easy.
Yeah. Feels like it's a little off, so I think it's like in the next 2 or 3 years. Like that really big, serious relationship. There might be one in between that doesn't really go anywhere, but or it's more like a friendship, I feel. But I feel the real special connection coming in 2 or 3 years.
You might have somebody come in that's not right for you first.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Because I got the devil, and then you're moving on to calmer waters. So somebody may come off as being very interesting, but I'm seeing there's maybe an alcohol or a drug issue. I'm feeling like it's an alcohol, and that's not going to fly with you. There's somebody better out there, though. I'm still feeling some. I'm going to throw some. So I'm seeing you as the Queen of Wands, and a knight coming forward, and the Six of Pentacles. So things are going okay for you right now. You will meet the wrong person. I'm not seeing that this will last very long. You'll recognize it, and you'll in and out. As soon as you realize this person is not the right person for you, get out of the relationship, so you can move on to calmer waters. I'm like 1 or 2 dates tops, and you'll know it's the wrong person. Somebody's guided to you after that. I see as you come out of that relationship, there's going to be a little bit of internal infighting. You're going to almost want to go, oh, I give up. I'm not doing this. But don't give up. That's when you'll meet that person, because following that, almost giving up and saying it's not worth it, everybody's crazy out there, you get a victory card. You will meet that right person. I get the Ace of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords. Oh, wait a minute. This is Temperance. Sorry, Temperance. Be patient. This is my guide card. This person will be guided to you. And it'll bring you abundance and happiness with the Six of Cups.
Nice.
So whoever this next person is, you're going to have one bad relationship that you'll be in and out of very quickly. Follow your instincts on that one. And then Mr. Right will come along about the time you want to throw in the towel. That's when I met my husband. I quit looking. He walked in the restaurant. Yeah, you're going to meet that guy at 14 months from now, a year and a half. Yeah, a year to 2 years, according to Lenormand. So the right one's coming within the next year and a half to 2 years.
Well, I got a lot of big energy around this question. I got a lot of major arcana, but I'm also kind of wondering if that that person that you were talking about, like the next person, I'm wondering if he's already here, and like if there's a relationship there now, because
or you may have just ended it.
Right, because there's a lot of fighting there right now. I see some conflict. But the energy crossing, I get the sun, so that's a yes. Somebody is coming in, somebody that brings you a lot of joy and happiness. Spirit wants you to use your intuition. It will point you in the right direction. And to be sure to stand your ground and not compromise for anything that's really important to you and what you value. But this will be a turning point with the Wheel of Fortune. It is a karmic relationship.
Yeah.
And it's a new beginning for you with the Fool. So, yeah, I feel really excited about this. And there's a lot of movement, too, because this card came flying out, the Eight of Wands. So it's going to be a really good, open communication. And you're both going to really fulfill one another. But, yeah, I was feeling about 2 years. So that makes sense. I'm not sure if Marianne's still here or not, but
I don't know.
So,
I always forget to read the chat.
Yeah, I don't see her in here.
oh, she is. She is. Thanks.
Oh, so what I'm getting her as the as strength. Okay. Do what?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay. So I'm getting her as strength, but I'm also seeing there's 2 knights around her. So I wonder if these are 2 love potentials. And one is the knight of
here.
Okay. I got 2 love potentials. I'm thinking it's either the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Wands here. I also have the 8 of Swords, so I don't know if she's currently in a relationship right now where she feels tied down to something, or she's not able to be her true authentic self, or she's still dealing with past love relationships. But the only way I feel like there's out of that situation is through communication. And at the bottom of my deck, I do have the Magician. So this is something she's going to have to manifest, something the manifest type of love that she wants. I do feel like there's somebody coming in for her, but I think it's a while off.
No, she's not in a relationship, so then that must. I feel somebody coming in that it isn't very serious, and then the one is coming in after that.
Yeah,
a really strong relationship.
I think the one that's coming up next is not. It's going to be more on lust than anything. Not really building anything with that.
All right.
And Mims, I do see your question. I'll pull that next after this one, just to let you know.
And if we missed any of your questions, resend them so that you know.
Yeah, I'm at timestamp 208 time, so anything after 08, if you'll repost it if I've missed it, I appreciate that. Mims, I do see yours though. And this is Patty G. She said, I just came back from my vacation. Is there anything that will be different in my job? Other than while you were gone, nobody did your work. That's usually what happens in my desk.
I feel that there is a change that happened while she was on vacation, but I'm trying to figure what it was. I feel like it might be an employee left or they hired somebody new. It feels like somebody around either left or there's somebody new. But nothing substantial, I don't think. The energy doesn't
feel impact your work.
Yeah.
You might be working with them, training them, but it's not going to. It's not a replacement person. Well, I get the 5 of Cups, which is change. There's change in the office, but I'm seeing you as the Queen of Cups at the office. You are holding your own. Yeah, there's nothing going on with your position directly. I've got that Page of Swords. That's that new person coming in. And the 3 of Wands. I think this person that's come on that's new is going to have we're going to have to work with her a bit to her or him to get them up to speed. They're not going to be a super quick learner, but they're going to be competent once they're trained. And that you'll be very supportive with that person. I'm seeing it'll work out. It'll be good. Yeah, you're working together. Let's throw a clarifier on that last one. You're working together. Yeah, there'll be success, and you'll move to higher ground because of it. So you'll be recognized for the hard work that you put in getting this person up to speed. So looks like it's all good. Gonna be busy.
It has to do with the man. Ooh.
I thought so too.
There's a shakeup. Something happened.
Yeah, because I had the Devil that came up.
I had the Tower right above.
Ooh, I didn't get any bad cards. I got challenged.
But I do feel when this was transitioned or phased out, I have Temperance, which is bringing that balance back into the work center with the Three of Pentacles. That's gonna, with like you said, Kathy, with the training. And I think this new person's probably going to be a little bit younger or new to this type of work because I got the Page of Pentacles as well. So learning that new job, learning that new trade. And I actually see you as the Queen of Swords, Patty G. You're going to be that to communicate with that person, to work with them, to get them up to speed. And I feel like that's going to be a partnership for a while at least, because I got the Two of Cups on that. Whatever it wasn't really good energy from that person.
What I'm getting is that there was some truth revealed about a guy. I think it's a younger man. I'm not getting a king card. I'm getting a knight. In this deck, it's a sun. So a younger man, there was a truth revealed. And there was something sneaky going on with this guy, with this is the Knight of Swords.
Do you think he left?
Yeah, I think he might have been fired because above I get the tower. So there was something very sudden and big that came out. I agree with Dean that there is some rebalancing going on. So maybe somebody was let go. I do get, Patty, that this job really brought you a lot of joy and fulfillment in your past. And I see it going in a nice direction. It's going to bring a lot of nostalgia and maybe some past feelings about the job, or somebody from the past is coming back in with that. At the bottom of the deck, I got the Seven of Swords. So I'm saying something sneaky happened while you were gone. It has to do with a male, a younger male. That's what I'm saying.
And it cost him his job.
Yeah, I think so.
That's funny because I threw cards on your reading on this male person. I'm seeing be patient. You're the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting that Queen of Swords for you. That justice was done.
Yeah.
So whatever happened while you were on vacation, it's been taken care of.
I don't know if that resonates at all, Patty.
It'd be interesting to hear what happens when you return from your vacation to work. Let us know, Patty. I'm curious. I did pull a surrender card for you, Patty. It says surrender to passion. It says get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So that's a great piece of advice, especially in the workplace.
Hey, Sophie.
Bring that sun, that passion from the past that you had, and
oh yeah,
and bring it back in, because I was getting out all that passion and joy that the job brought her in the past. I mean, it could be a girl.
Your management team, I think, really, they see your strength. You're not somebody that is to be reckoned with. You know your job. You love your job. You're passionate about what you do, and you bring a lot of energy to the company you work for.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie. Sophie, I need to send you an email too. Yeah. Do you see love coming in? Oh, I see. What do you see coming in love for her?
Didn't we just read that?
Oh,
that says Marianne's question.
We did. That's Marianne's question. Thank you, Mims. I did not see that you were posting for me. I appreciate that.
Right, Mims. If it was a female that had somewhat masculine energy, it could come across that way. Hey, Connie.
Min says, Aspie, people already know you, dear. You'll get subscribers.
Right.
Yes, you will. Just don't change your name so far off that people won't recognize it's you. That's what I did. And I'm still getting people going, you're Kathleen Stafford, aren't you? And I'm like, yes. And they said, I didn't know you started a channel. And then I get 10 more subscribers. Because I just didn't, I need to change my banner name back to Kathleen because that's what people know me as. Kevin, I had to see, he goes, they know you as Kathy now. I'm like, well, people automatically go to Kathy with any form of Kathy. And hello, Snow. Here's one. I hope I didn't miss anybody's question. Miss Candy wants to know if there's any messages from her mother who has passed. Well, the first thing I always hear is, I love you. I love you.
Right. That's how you
Always
feel that unconditional love.
Get any other message.
Candy, what's your mother's name? If you're still here, that helps kind of single out the energy.
Yes, it does help connect the energy. What are you laughing about? Hey, Connie. And hi, Suzanne.
Miss Candy said her mom's name, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, is Yaquita.
Jaquita? Jaquita.
I'm going to slaughter it. It's right in my head. Where it will know. I have these beautiful oracle cards that Kevin got me.
Yeah, I'm using them too.
Heaven. I'm going to pull a couple of those.
I just feel that your mom is just really proud of the person that you are and that you've become, and that she loves you. Those are what I'm picking up intuitively.
Yeah. She says she sees all your thoughts. So, yes, she's hearing you communicate with her. And then I also, the next card I got is, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. So she can be in heaven and beside you and near your family, near your siblings, all at one time. Remember, on the other side, time is not ran on a clock. It's linear. It all happens at once. Yes, I do hear that she does love you very much. Believe in yourself. You can do it.
I'm feeling like Candy has maybe a question to our mom about something that was left to her or supposed to be left to her, like an heirloom. I don't think it's jewelry, though. I'm not sure if that resonates at all. Your mom wants you to know, Miss Candy, that she is so much better. She's not in any more pain. That it was her time to go when she did. I know that's something that you suffer with. And that you were always connected. You were soulmates. She is always there with you, and you will always have that strong connection and bond. She's watching over you and helping to guide you. And that she's very proud of you.
That's funny because it's the cards I always see this as my Archangel Michael card, my judgment card when I'm reading on people that pass. She is with the angels. She does want you to meditate and concentrate on your intuition. Use your intuition in life. The stars are set your way. She is here to guide you. She'll be with you always. You will get messages from her. She's a page of wands. She'll continue to support and send you messages. And you have all the strength in the world. Trust in it. It's the message I'm hearing from her. But yes, she is very much at peace. It's beautiful on the other side. And she'll be there guiding you. Sending you messages from time to time. You'll know when you see them. You'll feel her around you. And you have tons of strength. So. Beautiful.
They had a very strong bond, I feel. They're very connected.
She's
and they've had a lot of different past lives together, too.
Loving energy from her.
Was there a question that you had about her rings that you have, Miss Candy? Because I felt like there was something to do with an heirloom that you felt uncertain about or that you had a question about.
I'm not picking up on any jewelry or anything that she's supposed to receive that she hasn't gotten.
I wasn't feeling it was jewelry at first, but Candy said that she has a ring of hers, so I felt like it was like a.
If it's something already in your possession, it was meant for you to have.
Maybe that's I don't know. I felt like it was a piece of wood, like maybe a jewelry box or something like that. I don't know. Or like a chest or something.
I see a wooden box, but I can't tell you what it is. If it's a big box, a little box.
Okay. She said no, that not really. She just wanted a message from you.
Maybe you have something in a box that's a reminder of her that you're supposed to run across. I don't know. I can see a box, but I can't tell what the box is. I'm hearing you'll know in due time. Whatever is in a box, someplace, it could be a photo, or something in a box that you'll run across, and it'll just bring you a warm memory.
Something that she's meant to see here in the future.
Eventually, yeah, you'll run across it. You'll know it's just a message of love. Whatever it is in a box, you'll stumble on it. You'll know it when you see it. I wouldn't go to the house and start looking for it. It'll be one of those days where you're just, cleaning the house or whatever, and you'll see the box sitting on top of the closet or something, and you'll pick it up and look into it, see what's in the box, and some memory will pop up. What do you got, Dean?
Well, the cards I got pretty much was focusing on love. Like it talked about that her mother helps her make decisions. She comes to her with options, and she's possibly maybe sending a love interest towards her, but I'm not sure how that fit in there. I did get the Knight of Cups, And I did get like there was decisions to be made, and I got with the Two of Swords, and I did get the Four of Cups. So I'm feeling like she's there to help you with decisions that you need to make for the most part, but nothing really too specific.
It's funny because when we do mediumship, like Kathy was saying, all you pick up on, then like the first thing I always hear is "I love you." It's just all loving energy. And they don't care about petty stuff that happens on Earth or, you know, their body or anything like that. Hey, Sheila. Hi, Mims.
See if I can pin this now. I have to switch my mouse really quick. I'll be right with you guys. Find the cord to my mouse is unplugged. I don't know why they only put one port on my computer. Here.
Well, Candy, your mom is with you and helping guiding you through a lot of those decisions. Are you looking for more questions, Kathy?
No, I was trying to pin that. I was pinning the winners.
Oh, okay. You just sent it, so you just have to scroll down and find it.
Yeah, I have it. I'm just trying to get my computer to cooperate with me.
Oh,
so
I got you.
It's the computer's fault, not mine. Well, it says I pinned it. Okay.
It's not pinned. Candy's question's still up.
No, I pinned it to the top of the.
Oh, I got you. I just saw it.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
Okay. Now I'll look for another question. Sorry about that. I'm so disorganized. And everybody's posting stuff. I'm blocking my view here. Take Candy's message down so she doesn't get stuck on the.
I'm probably good for another question or two.
Yeah. Here's JR's question. Do you see college in my future this year or next year? I'm hearing yes. Absolutely. Remember, the deadline for federal grants is March, I believe, unless it's changed. So get your grant applications out. Get scholarship applications out. There's a lot of scholarships out there. And I've heard, I don't know how true it is, the federal Pell Grants are supposed to be going up with the infrastructure bill. I think that is something that they have padded in there.
I'm feeling that you will go back to school, but I'm not feeling in the next year or two. It feels further out. My pendulum said no for in the next year or two.
I'm getting 2 years, but you will be going back.
Yeah, I felt yes, but I feel like it might just be out a little bit farther.
I don't know if you're going into working towards your bachelor's and you're putting an application in with colleges, but I get the letter. If you're looking towards your degree, if you've already got your minor degrees taken care of or all your prerequisites, and you're going for that bachelor's, apply to all your favorite colleges. You will get accepted. You'll get multiple. I'm hearing multiple acceptance letters. So choose where you really want to go. You will get offers and you'll get a selection. If you don't hear back from them, don't worry about it. They will take you to the right school and give you the best opportunities. What kind of degree are you looking at? I'm curious. Is it one that I haven't thought of yet? I'm a professional college student, if you didn't know this. My mom thought I would never get through college. I still don't have my degree. But I'm open to new majors. And believe it or not, I never worked under any of my majors either. I went into law, and I didn't study law. I did get my paralegal, but yeah, that's his certification.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if JR is going back to school. Because it feels like he's completed a cycle for that. Or this is, the beginning of a new cycle.
Master's, maybe a master's program, or you're finishing the bachelor's and going towards your master's. I'm feeling it's higher education. You're completing your education. You're not starting your education. You're adding to it. But
that could be it too. But I do get a shake up above. It's a tower. So there's some shake up, some life shake up that I think it's going to delay it for a little bit longer. So I'm not feeling the next year or two personally, but I do see you being really inspired and following all that passion and whatever field you're going into, all that really creative, passionate energy. But I do get the hangman too. So there's some kind of suspension. I feel like it's this tower moment. Something happens and the school gets put on the back burner for a couple of years till some things can get sorted out.
Yeah, I see that.
But I do see you going back to school and being really happy, it being something that you're really passionate about learning, and it's something that you really enjoy.
Yeah, I threw 3 clarifier cards on this. I got the compass. You know what direction's north. You know where you want to go. There is a burden or something delaying you, but it's in the stars. You will complete it. You will fulfill it. So, yeah, totally positive.
I heard originally when I asked the question, when I read the question, I was like, yeah, why not? But then when I had the cards, it was like, no. So then I just threw for a general reading about whether or not she would go back to school. And I feel like she can taste it. She wants to go back to school, but I feel like she's kind of indecisive and not knowing like which path to take with the Seven of Cups. I do feel like it's something she's wanting to do, and I don't know what's causing a Nine of Swords or a Ten of Swords moment for her, but there's like there's that blockage. I don't know what it is. I do know that she'll be successful when making that decision to go back, because I do have the King of Swords on her side as well as the Death card for a rebirth. But on the bottom of my deck, I do have the Hermit, so there's still planning and preparation still going on.
Yeah, I think that's why there's that 1 to 2 year delay. I'm feeling like it's 2 years out still.
I didn't get a time frame.
I do see you doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I threw an arm in for the time frame.
I originally thought maybe
solidly a 2 year, 20 months. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely see you going that direction. Once you decide to do it, it may just be a matter of you getting your P's and Q's in line so that you can make that leap forward. You may just not be financially ready or in the position to make that leap yet. But once you make that decision, you're going to do it. You'll plan it out. You'll get it done. You'll get the whatever you need to line up, living, location, how you're going to cover the expenses. Also, in 2 years out with the infrastructure bills and all that, you might see a big drop in tuition too. It may be worthwhile waiting a little bit. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 infrastructure bills that come after midterms. So I feel like it's a 3-bill package, and education will be highly addressed in one of the next couple of bills, more than just helping people with student loans that already have pre-existing student loans. I think it's going to be helping with the cost of tuition, better grants, better scholarship programs, work to be educated programs where you're working towards a higher degree to specialize for whatever company you're going to work for. I see a lot of opportunities coming towards people and higher education all around. So it may be something like that you fall into, but it will happen. I'm definitely seeing that higher education. And I'm seeing it's not going to be.
JR was saying that they were studying music before, which I think I remember, because I think one time I did a reading for him, and I think a saxophone came up to it. So I knew that they were interested in music. But I think they were wondering, I think they're thinking about psychology or criminal justice, going into those fields, I think is what.
Both really good fields. I personally like the criminal justice side, but then I'm that weirdo. So I was a biology major and had a CSI. I had been out just a few years earlier, I would have ended up going to forensic medicine, because I am that weird, take me to the body farm person. I'm that weirdo. I love all that creepy stuff, and I like doing forensic.
I couldn't do it, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't get the icks. And biology dissection lab, no problem. I actually took my daughter. She was in kindergarten, and I used to take her in the biology lab when we were doing dissections because she thought it was so cool. My instructor was like, "Oh, no problem. Bring her on in. She's adorable."
I agree with that, though. When I was in school, I went to school for nursing. I didn't end up finishing it, but I would say out of all of my classes I took, my anatomy class was by far my favorite. And a lot of people were really weirded out because there was cadaver labs and everything, but I thought it was really interesting.
Oh, I love that stuff. And I remember taking anatomy the first time I took it in high school. I aced that class. It was so easy. I just couldn't understand why everybody was struggling with it. It just
because it's a lot of memorization.
Yeah, but it made total sense to me.
I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, but
and everything, I aced all of that. maybe I'm a light worker when I'm doing light work on people that are having medical conditions. I'll specifically ask them to pinpoint exactly where is it, so I can focus in on the anatomy and send the light right to that region. It makes it easier for me to focus the light work when I'm doing light work for people. I do not practice Reiki. It's a different type of light work, similar but different. Anyways, the question is, my supervisor is training me on her work.
We already read for Patty G.
Oh, we already read this?
Yes, she was on vacation.
Oh. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So that might have been part of the other part of her question.
Wow, I just threw cards on it really quick. Okay.
You're going into a management position. You didn't know that, did you? I kept
That's
seeing
what
it
I thought.
promoted on the other reading. I just kept my mouth shut about it.
That's what probably the King of Wands
recognized
with the management.
She's recognized by management already.
Yeah. I got a lot of pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles.
Oh, you got big money coming your way. Big promotion.
And the boss has to be like the King of Wands. So yeah. No worries. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, I'll say let's make this one our last question.
No.
And if we missed your question, I'm sorry. How do my guides and my spirits communicate? Communicators think I am doing with my mediumship. I'm hearing you're doing quite well in your mediumship. You do need to focus on some. I always highly recommend that early morning. Get up an extra half hour early and do a morning meditation while your mind's still clear and
I'm hearing open up.
Yeah, it'll open you up because your mind won't be cluttered with your day. That morning meditation, and I always recommend you go out in the morning with a cup of coffee in the morning sun, even if you live in freezing country, bundle up in the blanket. Go sit in front of the window with the sun shining through. And just while it's quiet before the whole house wakes up and the traffic starts, and while your mind's still quiet after waking up, do an early morning meditation and allow yourself to just receive the images. We're here. I'm hearing you're a seer. I'm not sure if you're seeing yet or not, or if you're not open to it. You need to open your mind to it. If you're not getting those visual snapshots, you will. You need to be open to it. I hear you're cognitive. You just know things. You just know. You know. You are a seer. You're also a healer. You're multi-talented. You're just not completely opened yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm feeling is what was it that you heard, Dean? What was the word that you heard?
I heard open up.
Open yourself up. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's about raising like your vibrations and getting your energy level to match what you're trying to channel with this eternal love. Eternal love, raising your vibrations into a more loving vibrations and raising them up so that your energy level can match who you're kind of trying to channel in. But they are saying you're doing a good job, that this is a big achievement for you, and to keep focusing on that achievement. And it's saying winter's end, so maybe by the end of winter I see this really developing. but it's about regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcomes.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you're
hearing
getting
this
there.
is the beginning of your awakening. You are just fully awakening now. It's time to reach out with groups like us readers. If you want to join in and work with some of us, reach out. We'll connect up. Working with other people that are already working in that level of mediumship will help you rise your vibration. I know Kevin can attest to that. Dean can attest to that. I can attest to that. That shared energy, it opens you up and it helps lift your vibration. And once you hit a certain level, you don't lose it. Keep your ego out of it. You've got to set ego aside. Ego has nothing to do with it. Everything's divine. And it comes through the heart.
Yeah, that eternal love.
Make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with protective light. And ask your guide, ask one of your guides to act as a gatekeeper, so no negative energy can enter your space. Only energy of good intention. Ask them to place mirrors around you. So if anybody tries to cross your barrier and read you without your consent, it will reflect back. So nothing negative can come in. If somebody puts negative energy toward you, it will reflect back to them in the universe. It's as simple as that. That mirror is probably one of the things I'm teaching everybody right now is to put those mirrors up. Block negative energy from yourself. Don't allow it to come in and penetrate you. And you'll be walking in that space of love and truth. And it protects you throughout your doubt. It's the first thing I do when I meditate in the morning. It's something I repeat off and on throughout the day. And it makes a big difference in just how I'm moving through society, even going into shopping malls where people are negative. And if you're empathic and you feel everybody's negative, just by putting those shields up will help you protect you from that negative energy that comes at you. It won't.
Martha's able to raise her vibration. She's a Reiki master, so she knows about raising her vibrations to that higher energy. I think it's just figuring out how to do it. Because she says, yeah, she feels like she needs a tutor or something when she doesn't understand something. So it's just about raising your vibrations to match.
I have not studied.
You're trying to communicate with on the other side. They're at a higher vibration than what we are in our own bodies. So when you can match that, then you can communicate and or even with your guides.
Also, when you talk to your guides and you're trying something new that you haven't tried before, ask them for permission to help guide you through it. I've done that a lot, especially with my channeling, because it was something I stumbled into that I didn't even know I could do. And when I started channeling, then I changed the perspective of how I was channeling information. And my guides actually literally held my hand through it and allowed me and protected me through those channeling processes. And I do what they call a step in, which I don't recommend people doing it unless you really mastered channeling well, where I actually step into a victim, because I do forensic readings too. And just like if you attract ghosts and see spirit, you have a light on. Once they realize you can do it and you can communicate that way, they'll jump you. So if you don't channel like that, don't open yourself up to it until you've mastered channeling, being able to control your channel. But there are a lot of good techniques, and I talk to my guides nonstop. The best way to stay connected to your guides is to constantly keep in communication. The more you do it, the clearer the communication gets. I mean, I have a literal sit down at a coffee table and have a cup of coffee with my guides in the morning now. It's that open of a communication. Before it was whispers and picture here and, trying to put it together. And the more you do it, the more in tune you get to the language and the easier it is to read. So
you're on the right track, Martha.
You are on the right track. And if you've got Reiki, if you're a level 3 Reiki master already, that's half the battle. I mean, you've got a great connection with your guides already. And it's just refocusing some of that energy into other areas. And they will help you. I mean, that's what they're there for. They're there to guide you and to help you through everything. So, and I really need to study Reiki. I mean, I do the light work work with my guides with light work, and I know it's different, but it's got a lot of similarities. I need to actually study the Reiki side of it. And I keep hearing, no, you don't. I need to know. Argue with my guides. Yeah, I argue with my guides. So, do we want to just close off with some quick oracle cards for the group?
Sure.
For the day. Ask you get a hold of me. Martha, feel free to get a hold of me. You know, you two would be great to be a steady group together. You're both, I feel like you're both energetic places. It could really, really connect your energy well together. It would be a great combination. Feeling like your energy would be really good together. You guys have a very similar vibration. So, I don't have any cards that Ron has. I didn't buy any. Somebody else has.
All right. So I'm going to say my message for the collective world. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go for it.
Is Jane talking, or is it just an echo on my end?
I heard the echo. I don't know what caused it, though.
I don't hear it now. Okay. I'm going to read this real quick, and then I got to jump off. So.
Okay.
I pulled one of the secret language of light, and it's color. And it's kind of what we were just talking about. Vibrational impulses and light waves. Your perception of life is becoming more colorful. You are opening to different colors and experiences. Color breaks up old black and white thinking and opens your heart to the beauty of life and love. The colors of the rainbow are variations of white light reflecting the diverse experience of life, and they are all valid. Each color of the spectrum has its own energy vibration that stimulates certain responses and healing. Different colors mirror your current physical, emotional, and spiritual state. Your soul uses this mirror to communicate your needs to heal or to embrace balance. Get to know what colors you are attracted to and the ones that repel you. You are love, and you are so loved, no matter how colorful yours or another's life is.
That's funny because I get repelled with the color red. It's a hard color for me to deal with.
All right, everyone. You all have a wonderful week. I'm going to jump off of here. I love you all so much. Bye.
Love you too, Kevin. Talk to you later. The first card I pulled is Surrender to Silence. And boy, did this go with the last reading so well. It says, in a quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So true. And the more people get to know me, you'll realize that I'm a chronic meditator. I meditate 3 times a day. Plus, I have a prayer meditation. I do healing work. And you're muted, Dean.
So I got the card, All is Connected.
That neat card.
All is connected. And it says, innovation, transformation, growth, and release. A girl sits on a tree trunk and holds leaves in her hands while others blow away in the wind. A small spider holds a He leads together with his fine filament, even though the wind threatens to tear down them apart. Don't be afraid of change. Release your fear by letting go. Change is hard and often painful, but it is the only way to grow. You may drift, but you will never lose yourself. Life goes on and nothing ends. It is reshaped and into something new by the wind. Not better or worse, but different. And if that change lies wonder and openings.
My final card for the day is Take Flight from the Postcards from Heaven. It says, there is always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways that to be right. Be different, be at odds, or so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking at the differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid out. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have differences, different stories, experience, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to other points of views. No matter what, you've been present with the great opportunity to explore new ways of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. What a beautiful message. Think we should mail this to some ex-presidents? Maybe to our Congress and our Senate. So, yeah, they could use a few life lessons there. Or at least listen to us people, right? So, anyways, I love everybody. Congratulations to our winners. That was Vivian, Greater TK, is Teresa Cole, and Deb Z. Send me those email. Ask me, get a hold of me. Martha, get a hold of me, and I'll connect you two together. We'll Zoom or something. Maybe we can join our energies together and start another study group. Like Lisa and Sharon and Ron and I did. I'm sure Dean would be happy to join in. Probably even Kevin. It's so fun to come on as a group of people and start practicing and talking about the different things we're doing and work with each other and share with each other and also to say, oh God, I'm feeling so crazy. You know, what's going on? These downloads. We all have them. We all go through it. We're all in different stages of awakening, and we're here for each other. Kathleen and Bright Opal, if you're both, well, I know Kathleen's still in the room. Bright Opal's in the room. I'll be getting hold of both of you to set up some collabs. Kathleen, there's something special I want to talk with you about. Something I heard you say during an interview that I thought was a great subject. Anyways, I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I'll get these cards out. I have to make a postal run this week. I have Christmas presents to mail. So get those to me as soon as possible so I can get everything mailed out at one time. So I don't have to make 2 or 3 trips. I try to avoid people. I'm sort of antisocial with the COVID thing nowadays. And I love you all. And I will see you next Sunday. I don't know if Kevin and I are doing a Tuesday show or not yet. We're still working on that. If not, Kevin will be doing some shows. I'll be on with Dean later this week, I'm sure. We become
maybe I don't know, because I go out of town this weekend. That's
weekend,
right. So,
and my guys keep telling me to pull my writing and start doing some programmings on my writings too. So I will be pulling those. Hopefully, can give you some videos done. I know Dean's going to be posting videos while he's on vacation that he's pre-recorded, right?
I haven't pre-recorded anything yet. I've been busy.
Well, if you want, I can go with you and we can record some, and then you can just post them.
Okay, I have to think about. I mean, because there's a lot of still things, small things I still have to get done before I go. I'll let you know. Do what?
I said I know you have your plate full right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll let you get back to work. He was working on a study plan and report cards. I called him and said, "Hey, you want some procrastination?" He goes, "Sure." Anyways, I know you're busy this afternoon, so thank you for joining us, Dean. And you have a great way. I'll talk to you later on. Just give me a call when you're up to it.
Okay.
And I'm going to end this broadcast now. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend.